do 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 do. I'm back. I have returned, and I have not done anything since the last time I was on, so I am just picking up right where I left off. I did not aggro those guys, interestingly enough. Huh. This is a rare. Oh, this squire here is a rare. Today I learned. I just conned it, and it's a rare. Well, very nice. That's a great way to start off the stream, with a rare kill. Heck yeah, man. Let's go, baby. All right, let's see. See, I'm on level 1 difficulty. Good, good, good. I am logged in and dialed in. Maybe turn the volume down just a little bit, just a smidgen. Update my stuff on the back end. Okay, let's see what we got. We got a ruined bow. Is that throwing? Wait, can I throw that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shaman's on me. I thought that looks like a range. It's not ammo, it's range. Okay. I got excited for a second that I found something I could throw. Oops. Let's see. One hand pierce. It's a 529. Those are some really good resists. Trying to think if there's any place in this for this in my build. I could put it in my all slot, obviously. I don't think I would ever use it as a weapon. But the resists are nice. I'll go ahead and do an auto merge and a loot. I use this for the strength, the 7 strength. And I use this for the Spirit of the Traveler. I guess I should just keep it for now. No reason not to. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. What up, frog? Alright, I'm level 16. Level 17 means feign death, I believe. So that'll be fun.
Your faction standing with Froglocks of Guck has been adjusted by -4. Oh no. Whatever will we do?
Okay, you. Oh, crap. I want to heal. That'd be smart. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in here. What up, nerds? I'm here to smash your faces in. Let's do this. Oh man, I just realized I forgot to bind my stuff between sessions. I guess there's no reason why I can't bind it now, but still. It's casting drowsy on me. Put my hot up. Nice, nice. Let's get the knight next. Wait a second. Did I do this correctly? Oh, I didn't. Dang. No. There we go. That's better. We refresh this. I messed up something on the back end, but it's not something that you guys will have to worry about. Just something I'll have to worry about. No big deal. All right. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. Ooh, I got 3 AAs. Oh, snap, son. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. This over a little bit more. Here we are. Hey, Billy, what's up, man? He returns after the children and one. No, dude. Amanda and I just got done having a little sweet treat, late night sweet treat. That's not an innuendo. Where is it? No, we just got done having a little like ice cream stick thingy. Let's just say there's a reason why we have 2 kids. But no, we just got done having a little sweet treat, and we're like, hey, you want to do anything, or do you want to go play video games? And she's like, I want to go play video games. It's funny. Yeah, so she's playing her little library game. I'm playing my little EverQuest game, and we're both oh so happy for it, my friend. We're both very happy right now playing these 2 games that we love. Oh, I got two Shimon here. I was just 100% the achievement set in it. The Arcane Library one, my wife just 100%. It's the one, I don't know. It's the one where you spawn in and there are just 1,000 books all over the place. You have to organize it and put them on the shelves in the correct order and find the right shelf for each book and so on and so forth. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. That guy's dead. That's the arcane lot. That's, yeah. Amanda just bought it last night, I think. It's like $6 on Steam or something like that. And she's having the time of her life with it. She's just having a blast. And more power to her, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
A froglock leg. Oh, joy. Oh, joy.
Oh, yeah, I have Mind. Let me keep up with Mind here. Is this the right way? Yes. Oof. We have a big camp here. We'll get another reckless strength up. We have a shaman. We have 2 shaman. Okay. Okay, we have 2 shaman and a warrior. I try to just nuke this guy down before he can get any crazy heals or anything off. Nice, 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 nice. Come on, come on, come on. Nuke him, baby. Nuke him! Come on! Nice, nice. Got it. Over here playing MMOs. She's organizing books. Yes, 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 Billy. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. This is so fun. All right. We are rocking and rolling here in Upper Guck. I'm gonna stay on top of my evocation spells as much as possible. My buffs will be dropping soon, very soon. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be going this way this time. Looks like we have 1 NPC up ahead, and then a few more beyond that. Got a Froglock Summoner. More EverQuest. Something ain't right with this kid. It's a animal. Yeah, whatever, old man. Whatever. I'm not ashamed. I know who I am. I like who I am. I like me. I'm a little worried for... Look at this pole up here, man. This pole looks dangerous. I'm not so sure about this. This guy's casting Frost Rift when he's at 5% HP. What a goober. What a goober. I'm only 10 years young. You're younger than me? I thought you were like 14 years older than me. What the heck? You sure? Are you sure? Okay, this is the one. Okay, we're okay. This is the guy. He's level 30. Whoa. I'm level 16. This guy's level 30. Good grief. He called you old. Ray Group and I went back to 11 for the past year because there was nothing else to do at 14. Whamp, whamp. Whamp, whamp. Might as well cast some smites or something on this guy. How dare you interrupt my spell, sir? How dare you? He keeps interrupting me. You see that? What a jerk. Dude, don't interrupt my heal. Don't do that. Oh my god, this guy keeps interrupting me every single time I go to cast. There we go. I need to put on that fast cast invocation. The fact that you can solo redcon mobs is still wild to me. I mean, that is the whole point, Billy. Is that... Again, I'm supposed to be able to solo in this game. I'm not supposed to be able to... I don't need other players. Like, the power scale is different. Hasn't clicked in your head? Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, this guy is level 30, and he's not a pushover, but I mean, I can't go kill, like, a level 40 or 45, I can only assume. There's just... I'm just not gonna be able to... I just don't have that much throughput. Oh, gloves! Look! Oh, glorious! Glorious! Okay, let's go ahead and put those on. Why did those go in the small? Oh, size small. That's why. Okay. Gloves, gloves, gloves. Oh, heck yes. Heck yes. Hey, Tiny Trash, welcome back. Let's see. Let me load my buffs. I might as well just go ahead and rebuff real quick. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know what, let me go ahead and get rid of this. Let me do stats, endure. Where's the piety one? I can't remember. Nope. There you are. Here, let me save. Buffs, yes. Time to buff. Of course. I have to wait for my mana. Your glasses broke. Dude, that sucks, man. I'm always afraid of my glasses breaking. They don't. Like, you know, I haven't really ever had that experience, but still. Isaac's glasses have broken before. That's not any fun, but, you know, whatever. Okay, Blessing of Piety here. Requires 100 mana. There we go. Now let's load my combat state. Oh, look at all those buffs, man. Wait, I'm sorry, wait. Have you swapped out the prescript? You're talking about the frames. You've just swapped out the prescription a bunch? Yeah, buddy, you need to be hey. Isaac walks in, he's like, why are you streaming again? Because I want to, that's why. Let's see, what am I doing here? Why do I have an empty wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh no, I messed up. Oh no, how did I mess this up? Okay, healing, echoing light, reckless. Yeah, I should not have but how did I mess this up? Alright, let me go back here. Okay, I need to now I'm just wasting time. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate that? Alright, so I have the right healing, right hot, reckless strength. Let's go cure. Cure disease. Then we can go cure poison. Then we can go cure minor curse just in case. Visibility. Visibility. Flash of light. Okay, calm. Sure. Then cancel magic. Then our root. There we go. Let's save this under combat. Yes, I'm sure. Thank you. All right, now we're back in business. We got buffs up. Let's rock and roll. I was going to say the same thing as Isaac. Same frame, same prescription. What? Your eyes have not deteriorated over in 10 years, Danable? Dude, I get a new prescription basically every year because my eyes get worse and worse and worse. That is crazy. You dare root me? You dare root me? Alright, I am Hey, Herix, what's up, man? Dude, you don't... What? You don't know what this game is, Herix? What? Alright, Herix, have you ever played World of Warcraft? Are you familiar with a little game called World of Warcraft? Well, you see, Herix, in 2004, when WoW launched, the 2-ish years leading up to the launch, Blizzard hired numerous developers who were actually extremely high-level EverQuest players. Hold on one second. I just gotta get my ducks in a row. Let me get my ducks in a row here. Okay, hold on. And one of the reasons why Classic was so successful is because Blizzard, rightfully and intelligently and so on and so forth, hired people who knew what made EverQuest work and what made EverQuest frustrating. And they did a pretty good job of removing a lot of the frustrations and barriers and obstacles. And that's one of the reasons why Classic popped off. But this is EverQuest, my friend. More specifically, this is EverQuest Legends, okay? I've heard of EverQuest, but if you asked me, I would have said it already died. No, believe it or not, EverQuest is still living and breathing. This is not EverQuest. This is EverQuest Legends. It's a reimagining of the original game with a triple class system, with solo ability at the forefront of everything. The whole point of this game is to allow you... Imagine being able to Mythic Plus in WoW by yourself. Imagine being able to clear Mythic rating in WoW by yourself. By no means am I saying that this is that difficult. That not even close, obviously, right? This game is not difficult in the same sense. In fact, this game, EverQuest Legends, isn't really difficult, period. But that's the point, is that you can do everything that this game has to offer by yourself. And again, I want to reiterate, I want to make sure I'm being clear. This is not EverQuest. This is EverQuest Legends. It is a version. It is a licensed live service. It is a licensed version of the game. It's a live service game. It is meant to be, you know, a standalone game that, as it develops and ages, and as more time progresses, it will become more and more of its own thing. Hopefully, in the best way. See if I can root that red con real quick. Maybe? I'm sorry, did you just stun me, sir? Excuse me? Oh god, he's here. He's here. Here we go. Dude, I keep getting interrupted. Stop it. What is slowing me here? Why am I getting slowed? I don't have any kind of shaman on me. Oh, this is not. Oh, this is gentlemen, this is not good. Oh, this is seriously not good. Look at this. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. Nope, I'm dead. I'm dead. Ow. That's crazy. That's gonna be a tough pull. Oh man. Now I don't have any buffs. Dagnabbit. Of course. Stand by. Let's load our buffs up. Hold on. Yeah, EverQuest is still they're still pumping out content for EverQuest. I won't go so far as to say that you know, it's the same. It's definitely not the same game as it was back in the day, but it hasn't been that game in many years anyway. Hey Teddy, what's up, man? No, this is a new version, Teddy. This is a whole new version, buddy. Better than him being bored. Yes, exactly, Billy. Exactly. Hello, Froglock Apprentice. How do you do? Thank you for being here. Wow. How nice of you to join me. Why does this cost 350 mana? What the junk? What the heck? This is ridiculous. Listen, man, I have said, and I will continue to say, that if Blizzard ever gets their heads out of their rears and makes WoW solo player friendly, then all the better. All the better. Dagnabbit, I want to raid in Mythic Plus by myself. Is that too much to ask for? Apparently. Apparently. We need infinitely scaling devils. Yeah, so Big Blisso, in joking aside, yeah, it's definitely an I mean, this game is an oxymoron when it comes to MMOs. And what I just said about World of Warcraft is also, it would be an oxymoron. Because, you know, MMOs, it's literally in the name, it's a massive multiplayer online experience. Whereas this can be a multiplayer online experience. It is primarily a single player online experience. That's how I will be approaching the game. That's how a lot of people are likely to be approaching the game. I can say, speaking for myself, and of course, only speaking for myself, how I played WoW and EverQuest and every other MMO that I've ever played over the... oh. Heck damn it. Oh nice, it's the rare again. How I played WoW and EverQuest and everything else over the, you know, all those years ago is very different than how I play games nowadays, or how I want to play games nowadays. If I could, in the context of WoW, if I could Mythic Raid, if I could Mythic Plus, if I could do everything at a high level in WoW by myself, I would be happier for it. And I fully understand that that is not how everyone thinks, operates, or feels. I totally get that. And I'm not so arrogant or stupid to sit here and think that, you know, my line of thinking and my preference is the majority of people's thinking or preference. Of course not. No, I don't think that's the case at all. I'm just saying something that I would prefer, something that I would like. Ooh, I'm about to hit level 17, which means I get Feign Death, baby. But man, I would... It's one of the reasons why I'm drawn to this game, is the fact that I will be able to do everything on my schedule by myself. And if I want to group with someone, whether it's from Twitch chat or maybe I make some friends in game, who knows, right? If I want to play with other people, I can, but I don't have to. And for me, that's the big that's a big deal to me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We don't like only having delves and transmog farms for solo players? No, I really don't. I don't like the idea of single player MMOs, especially for WoW. That's okay, you don't have to like it. But I don't think that it's necessarily a bad thing to be able to do things for yourself and by yourself in a game with that's progression minded. I say this with sincerity, okay? I really do. If you look at the land... Now please be receptive. Listen. If you look at the landscape of gaming, what resonates right now in the market and the demographics? Games like, you know, Overwatch and WoW, games like Fortnite, Minecraft, games like X, Y, and Z, there are multiplayer options and multiplayer opportunities in these games. But a lot of people, and I'm not saying this is universally true in every case for every person, but a lot of people prefer a game where you can log in, you can queue for something, or you can accomplish something by yourself. A, without having to do it with other players. But I would argue more than anything, B, that doesn't require you to dedicate a tremendous amount of time to it. Ding, 17! Yay! Look at that! Hooray! I've learned Feign Death! Huzzah! I think that's the kicker, is that you look at a game like WoW, you look at a game, you look at most MMOs, I guess, And most MMOs take time, and I'm not talking about the macro, I'm talking about the micro. Logging in and not being able to do something in a 15 to 30 minute window. Everything takes, you know, 30 minutes or more, 45 minutes or more, 60 minutes or more. And that's fine. I'm not saying that's I'm not saying that's horrible design and no one likes that. No, of course not. A lot of people like that. I get that. But I think that as the genre has aged and as gaming itself has aged and as things have changed and as newer and newer generations come into play, you know, preferences and styles change and so on and so forth. And I think, I guess ultimately at the end of the day, there's room for all of it if there is someone out there that wants to finance it, you know, if someone wants to pay to design it and make it. I think there's room for all of it. I did some 11 delve solo as a healer in the War Within. That was good content. Who wants to be a solo player? Yes. Costile, brutal. Welcome to EverQuest Legends from a podcast viewer that also feels old when your guests are confused by your EQ references. Yes, Costile. Thank you, man. Thank you. Good to see you, buddy. All right, I need to get my... Oh, wait. I'm 17 now? That means I get... Ooh, Daring? I'm not worried about wards summoned, but I do get Daring now, so that's nice. And then I also get... Feign Death. Where you at? There you are. There you are. Ho, ho, ho. Look out, baby. The success of the Delve bosses show that people are receptive to challenging solo content. Again, the one of the problems that World of Warcraft will continue running into, and I truly feel like it will become a larger problem or an even greater problem as the years continue to unfold, is that the player base will continue to age. The game will continue to attract fewer people over time. I'm not talking about, I'm not saying the game's dead or anything like that. I just think that, you know, most people out there have either tried WoW and no longer, most people have tried WoW and are either still playing it or have been there, done that, don't want to go back to it. I would assume, and this is nothing more than an assumption, so I will, you know, say that up front. I can only assume that most people that are entering into the gaming market, you know, consumers that are entering into the gaming market, the majority of them are probably not seeking out a game like WoW because of the time commitment. How come I can't? Oh, it keeps popping up here. Because, you know, the game is built around your mythic pluses and your rating for the most part. I can't imagine, and again, working off of assumptions and biases, I cannot imagine that there are that many people out there who look at WoW and think to themselves, I want a PvP in that game, baby. Like, I just cannot fathom that being the case. I'm sure there are people that fall into WoW PvP over time. Oh, there, I do have a shaman here. I was wondering where I was getting slowed from. I was not paying attention. I'm sure there are people out there who start playing WoW and fall in love with PvP. That's fine. I'm not trying to rain on anyone's parade. But I can't imagine that being all that often. So I think that the majority of people who log into WoW are PvEers. And more than that, I would argue that the majority of people who log into WoW probably don't even engage in high-level PvE at this point, right? Are you saying we need to move on and start streaming Fortnite? Maybe a little bit, yes. No, I think it's just a natural, you know, the natural course of things, whatever you want to call it. I think that, you know, EverQuest had its time in the sun and people moved on. WoW had its time in the sun and a lot of people have moved on. You know, X has had its time in the sun and people move on. Y has had its time in the sun, people move on. It's the nature of the beast. people come and people go with live service games, and that's just the way it is. And I think that any game or any company that isn't looking for ways to attract an audience outside of what their bread and butter are at this point in time. In other words, let me phrase it a different way. I think that if Blizzard does not continue to prioritize and seek ways to attract an audience outside of Mythic Plus, outside of rating, they will the numbers will continue to dwindle over time. And let me be clear, I'm not saying that WoW is dying. I'm not saying that people aren't enjoying Midnight. I'm not saying that there aren't millions of people playing the game. All of that I believe is true. I'm just thinking long term that, you know, you gotta keep up with the you gotta keep up with stuff. You gotta keep up with what people want and what people, and more than that, you gotta be ahead of it too. I mean, look at EverQuest Legends. EQ Legends would not exist if it weren't for the hero's journey. And the hero's journey, quite literally, is going to... the hero's journey has led to EQ Legends, and I truly believe that EQ Legends is going to be... you're going to have a revitalization, a resurrection of EverQuest and the genre more than people probably expect or realize. And I'm not saying that EverQuest Legends is going to have millions of players and it's going to be... That's not what I mean, but I do think that there are companies, there are developers, there are studios out there, independent or otherwise, that will take notice of what EQL is going to do because of what THJ did. And I think that 5 to 10 years from now, the MMO landscape, if they're even called MMOs, will be better and different for it. Do I have arms? Oh, nice. I don't have arms in it yet. Auto merge, loot, wheat. Wheat. Yeah, heck yeah. Give me them arms, baby. Heck yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff right there. Oh, crap. I need to practice feign death. Oh. Okay. I need to... crap. I need to, get out. Need to make a macro for feign death. Like, auto attack off. Feign death. Can't remember. Man, I had a macro on THJ, and now, of course, I can't remember what it is. WoW's been doing that. Player housing was added as a feature to attract players. Oh, of course, absolutely, Mega, absolutely. But okay, using myself as an example, WoW housing is great. I think it's a wonderful addition. I'm glad it exists. Oh wait, I have a splintering club +3 now. 528 versus 830. Yeah, okay. No, I think WoW housing is fantastic. But WoW housing is not the same thing as Mythic Plus. Now, that's a good thing, because you want to attract people who enjoy things, you know, different things for different reasons, blah, blah, blah. But using myself as an example, I would likely play more WoW. And again, I'm probably in the minority here, admittedly, but I would most likely play more WoW and be more invested in WoW if I could do more on my own from a PvE standpoint. But I understand. I recognize that I'm probably a weirdo for feeling that way about an MMO. And that's why that's why I keep reiterating, and that's why I keep, you know, drilling into you guys, I guess, for lack of a better phrase, that I know that my perspective, my opinion, is most likely not the majority of people's opinions. There are certainly people that feel the same way I do, but there are probably many, many, many more who couldn't care less, and they play MMOs because they want the social aspect and the social component to the game. I can't enlarge this window. That's dumb. Alright. Feign death. Where are you at? Let me organize this by skill name. Here we go. Feign death. Wait. I can't... Wait a second. I thought I could level up Feign Death with my skill point. I can't level up Feign Death with my skill points? What? That's a bunch of hogwash. That's lame. Huh. Well, okay then. I came back here to do that, obviously. Nope. All right, well, fair enough. Okay. Fair enough. Let me head back to the old instance over here. Feign Death 4. Controls. Where's my sit stand? Here it is, sit stand. I'm just gonna put. Oh wait, what's currently bound to X? That's, oh, there it is, X. Oh wait, sit stand X. And then, oh, duck is currently set. I don't care about duck. Get out of here with your duck nonsense. Get out of here with your duck nonsense. All right, we're just gonna have to practice Feign Death a lot. Not that I've felt the need to Feign Death all that much as is, but still. You'd be surprised, pretty much everyone I know interested in EQL that wasn't previously THC addict is some form of dad that loves MMOs but doesn't have the ability, energy, desire to fill a vault every week. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the, like, I fall into the category of, you know, I have the time as someone who streams a bunch, and as someone who, you know, has the ability to network and has the ability to, you know, oh, dang it. Like, I'm not short on time, I guess is my point, right? I'm not the kind of guy that needs that struggles and suffers to find the time to do something in MMO in an MMO. I'm just the guy that doesn't want to I'm just not the guy that wants to be dependent on other people when it comes to being successful or doing anything in a video game at this stage of my life. I just don't want to, and that's just me. And so I don't necessarily fall into that category, cost, but I'm shoulder to shoulder with those guys and gals that fall into that category, that long for the same thing that I long for in that case. Bum, bum. I will be raiding tomorrow night, Danable. And I will be raiding Thursday night if the boss is not dead tomorrow night, Danable. Oh yeah. Get wrecked, nerd. Bronze longsword. Nope, I'm just going to auto sell that. You're looking at it, Teddy. This is what is special about this morning stream and tonight's stream. This right here, baby. I've completed an achievement. It's a frog eat frog world. Froglocks inhabit swamplands and dungeons. View reward? Unlocks the first rank of Bane Strike. Oh, snap, son. Is that just free damage? Oh, well, it says I unlocked it, but... I don't see it. I don't understand what I'm looking at here. Why isn't this? Boop, 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 boop. I'm sorry, are you running? Excuse me? So how do I, like, is this just active now? Yeah, I just looked and it said it was 0 out of 4. If we, here, let me open it back up again. Yes, this right here, it's ranked 0 out of 4. Complete Slayer achievements to progress this ability. Huh? Whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Who knows? Who knows? Whatever, whatever. Dun, 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 dun. This character still has anima on their back. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Wow. Anima. Oh yeah. Look at me go, baby. Look at me go. Excuse me, sir? Excuse me, sir. Sir? 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 Can you please stop? Thank you. Thank you. He doesn't want to fight you. Nice, my mesh armbands just leveled up. Dude, I love the fact that they just auto level like that. It's so stinking cool. This warrior right here. Someone's in this area farming. Nice. Nice. Where are you going? Where are you going, punk? Alright, what do we got here? We have... Looks like everything's been cleared in this area. Yep, okay. Looks like this guy... Oh, okay, here we go. Hello, friend. Greetings. Darn right, Arctos. Don't you forget it. Bah. I've gotten better at feign death. Hooray! Alright, I see... Okay, I'm assuming he is... Okay. Alright, so that shaman is... rooted. This guy's level 21. Okay, now we are going... Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to calm him. No, no, I wanted to root him. Thank you. Okay, let's root this guy. There we go, he's been rooted. Work on this guy some more. trying to burn one. If I can just burn one of these guys down, that's all the better. My buffs are about to fall off too, which sucks. Come on, let's just burn through this knight real quick. Come on, baby, before that root breaks on that shaman. Come on, baby. Nice. All right, the rest should be history. Here comes the shaman now. Sweet. Shaman's only level 18. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that. Broke the camp, man. Broke the camp, baby. Woo! I'm practicing my feigned death skill, Teddy. Is this a new game? Yes and no. So it's obviously EverQuest. Or maybe it's not so obvious, but it's obviously EverQuest. However, it's actually not EverQuest. It's a game called EverQuest Legends. What's the difference? It is a retelling, a remix, whatever you want to call it. It is taking a lot of liberties and a lot of quality of life improvements, a lot of modernization, and putting it front and center. And looks like we have another camp to break up here. Let's see. Warrior, knight, and warrior. Okay. And it is a triple class game, so you're playing 3 full classes at the same time instead of 1. It is designed with solo ability in mind. You can do all the dungeons, dungeon bosses, raids, raid bosses entirely by yourself. You are not beholden to or dependent upon anyone else. You can group. Groups consist of up to 4 players. You can raid with other people. Raids consist of up to 8 players. But if you want to be a solo player like yours truly, if you want to play solo self-found, all of that is totally... let me clarify. When I say solo self-found, there's no like checkbox at character creation, but I'm just saying like you don't have to interact with players ever if you don't want to for the most part. There are 5 levels of difficulty. So as you get stronger and stronger and better, if you're sick and tired of difficulties, you know, the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd difficulty, go up to the 4th or 5th level difficulty. And, you know, so on and so on. It's... I'm telling you, man, it's exactly the kind of solo player experience that I long for. It's in his nature's 100 of feign death constantly. This is currently the beta. I am beta testing it. Wait, a working minimap in EQ? That's just a map, not a minimap. Feign death 16. Yay. Alright, what do we got up here? We're making our way toward Lower Guck right now. Oh god, that's a lot of red mobs right there. You know what though? If they aggro me, I can actually run to the Lower Guck zone line. Wait, did I go the wrong way? No, lower. Okay, never mind. Lower Guck. The zone and I'm thinking of is right down here. That's the underwater zoning right there. All right, let me. Can I break this? Let me see if I can break the. I don't know. I might not be able to, but I wish I had a throw. Oh wait, I can just cast, dummy. See if casting smite brings. Okay, brought them all. Okay, and okay, brought them all. Fair enough. I'm so close to getting quick buff or whatever it's called. So close, so close.
Ding ding ding.
Look at me go. Look at me go, man. They keep interrupting me. Dang nabbit. Oh, wait, I can let me see. Disarm. Oh, wow. My disarm is not very good. Haha. Sorry, I'm not looking. How dare you? How dare you, Teddy? Oh, level 18. Get out of here. What did that give me? That gave me nothing, it looks like. Just perhaps spells and skill level ups and whatnot. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Your attempt to disarm failed.
Okay, so what did that give me at level... Nothing there, okay. Spells, level 18 spells. I've got, ooh, Reconstitution. Revives, oh, that's a res, not a, I thought it was a hot, it's a res. Okay, so definitely don't care about that. That's it? Just the one level 18 spell? Lame. Lame, lame, lame. Ooh, what's this? We have a, ooh, Fine Steel Sword. My. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go ahead and auto merge that just in case. Just in case. I am so close to getting quick buff. So close. Oh, hello. I didn't see that many. Oh, crap. Actually, wait. I'm fine. Who cares? I'm fine. It's no these. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. This actually isn't good. You know, I'm right near the zone line, though. If push comes to shove, I can just zone to lower Guck. But I think I'll be okay. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Just give me quick buff, baby. Just give me quick buff, baby. Go. Alright, everything's good there. This, yeah, I should hit my AA point. If not this pack, then definitely the next one. Hello, Rack. Oh, Rack. Oh, Rack. Rack, have you heard anything about EverQuest Legends, sir? Do you know what you are looking at? Should I stop? Maybe. Maybe, my friend. Wow, it was so 2004. We're back in 99, baby. Truer words, my friends. Joe, I'm hitting my AA right here. It's about to be quick buff time. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Here it is. Here it is. Let's train. Yes. Create hotkey. Yes. Okay, so now let us load our buffs. Dude, I can't wait to see this. No, you're thinking of Legends of Norath, I believe, Rack? This is EverQuest Legends. Like what I'm playing right now, this is EQ Legends. EverQuest, okay, I can't remember if we've spoken about this, so please forgive me. But are you familiar with something called The Hero's Journey from a couple years ago? Okay, I am going to hit quick. Let's see if this works. Here we go. Here we go. Quick buff, baby. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Oh, wow. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. I'm so glad. Dude, this is worth every point of AA I just took. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, so it was a private server in an EQ emu, whatever you want to call it, server, an emulated server. So the Hero's Journey was a unique take on EverQuest. It was a triple class system. It was for solo-minded players. It had unique content, like it made the sleeper a raid boss that could be killed instead of just something that, you know, was a spawn once and fly off into the void kind of thing. It had different ways of leveling gear. It had little attunements or something you could put into gear to give you extra stats. It was a ton of fun. A ton of fun. It was fantastic. They got sued into oblivion. They got shut down, and then Daybreak, the company who owns EverQuest, has now hired a third-party studio, Game John, and they are developing EverQuest Legends. And there's a lot of similarities, and there's also some, you know, but it's not the same. It's not literally a carbon copy of THJ, but there's a lot of similarities, and there are some things that are dramatically different, and there's some improvements, and there's some things that they're just not bringing to the table that were there with THJ. But it's more or less a licensed version of THJ. For better, for worse, you know, good, bad, otherwise, etc., etc. So the whole point of this game, like I just said, Rack, is that right now I am a monk, warrior, cleric. I am all three classes at once. I am not a monk with a couple of warrior skills and a couple of cleric spells. No. I am 100% monk, 100% warrior, 100% cleric. And I'm able to play all three classes at once, so I benefit from all three classes. I am able to solo my way through this game from start to finish. If I never want to group with another person, I don't have to. I can go and get, once I hit level 50, once I have the appropriate gear, once I have the appropriate skill set, so on and so forth, I can go and kill Nagy by myself and get my Cloak of Flames. I can go kill Vox and get an RBB if I want to. I can go kill Finny. I can go kill, you know, Innie in Plane of Hate. I can go do whatever I want. There are also 5 difficulties. So if I'm killing Inaruk on the first or second difficulty and I find that it's a little too easy and I'm looking for something a little more challenging, I want to level up my items a little bit faster, guess what? I can bump up the level difficulty 2, 3, 4, etc. And speaking of leveling up items, that is the name of the game. You can see here that I'm currently wearing a variety of pieces of gear. This is a mesh mask +2. I've got a mesh helmet +2. I've got an enchanted fine steel morning star +3. These are items that I have been leveling up in game. How do you level up items? By looting the same item and merging them together. So I've looted multiple enchanted fine steel morning stars from Befallen, and I combined them to get a +3 in this hand and a +2 in this hand. I also have, see this mote of minor potential and this mote of infinitesimal potential? These are kind of a universal level up component. So instead of having to get the same item multiple times, you can do that. You can also slot motes into this merge item window placement item thingy here. And that allows you to bypass having to get the exact specific item in case you're getting unlucky with drops or whatever. So you're getting levels. You also have AAs, which you may have seen me, open this window a moment ago. So this is, by the way, max level is 50. This is classic EQ. This is not Kunark, Velius, Lucklin, but you have access to specific and certain AAs. Additionally, if we go to this loadout tab, you see here, I've already mentioned how I'm a monk, cleric, warrior. Let's say I'm like, you know what? I really don't like the warrior toolkit. I really wish I was a shadow knight. Guess what? I can kick the warrior to the curb. My warrior will stay level 18. I then jump on my SK who's level 10. I get D-leveled to 10, but I get to keep all my stuff. So I get to just sprint my way back up to the level I am now. I still have all my AAs. I have all my gear, etc., etc. So I'm able to just get back up to level 18 ASAP. So what you can do is once you hit level 50 on these three classes, I can swap out cleric for druid. I can swap out warrior for SK. And you get to keep certain skills, certain spells, even if your class is no longer one of your three selections. So for example, a lot of people are leveling druids and wizards in their 3-class combo because once I think a druid or wizard gets to 20 or something like that, you unlock your personal teleports around the world. I don't know if it unlocks all of them, but it unlocks a lot of them. So you can get up to level 20 or whatever it is on a wizard and then say, hey man, I don't want to be a wizard. I want to be a bard. So you kick the wizard, grab the bard, but with, I don't know how because I haven't done it yet myself. I'm just regurgitating what I've heard and what I believe is true. So correct me if I'm wrong out there, please. But once you kick that wizard or that druid to the curb at level 20 and you pick a bard or beast lord or berserker to replace them, pick whatever you want because that's what you want to play, you can still teleport with that class in your arsenal. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Go ahead and auto merge these and loot that. Thank you. Anyway, there is a lot to love. There really is. And oh, hello. Okay, I think he's chasing that guy. I don't think that's for me. But I'm just scratching the surface, man. There's a lot more to it. It's a reimagining of EverQuest. It's an alternate, like from a lore standpoint, it's an alternate timeline. So what the devs have said, Rack, yeah, and they just said this the other day because they do like dev streams on Twitch once a week, give or take. And they just clarified that, when this game launches in July, so we're 2 months out, when this game launches in July, it launches with classic, like I just stated, level 50, blah, blah, blah. However, by the end of the year, give or take, I think we're jumping into Kunark. There will be some, there are some changes with classic. There will be some changes with Kunark. Again, it's with solo in mind, solo ability, the solo approach. There will be adjustments and changes, quality of life improvements. But after Kunark, as long as people are enjoying the game and playing the game, and the game has been a success, and it makes sense to continue iterating and developing it. After Kunark, they're not necessarily bringing Scars of Velius. They are going to be mixing it up, baby. They're going to be changing things and fine-tuning things and cherry-picking things so that we have, hopefully, the best experience possible in a game as old as EQ that would benefit from these new experiences and this new approach. So, to say I'm excited would be an understatement, that's for sure. But half of the polygons. Does it have just of EQ or any... Oh yeah, I just explained that. It's also fully personal loot. Oh yeah, great point cost tile. So yeah, Rack, let's say you and I wanted to play together, okay? You're gaming, I'm gaming, and we go kill Nagy, Vox, Inaruk, Kazakh whoever. We go kill a raid boss. Guess what, man? Like Costile just said, there is no doling out loot, rolling on loot, figuring out loot. What you loot it's personal loot, just like it is in WoW, right? What you loot is yours, what I loot is mine. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to, we can trade if we want. You can sell items if you want, etc., etc. But there's no like, ah, crap, man. You know, we both want this necklace, and oh, now we have to roll for it. And oh, rats, I didn't get it. Nah. Personal loot for the win, baby. Personal loot for the win. It's like 14. You can level up every class if you wanted. Yes, Arcos. And that is definitely the name of the game. Is level everything up. Yep. Still giant gold farming is back, baby. I don't think farming plat is all that important in this game, at least not initially. I mean, maybe if you want to plus 10 your gear, you're gonna want to buy a bunch of it of a specific item, but I don't even think it's that important. If they skip scars and Luckland and go straight to pop, I'm in. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but never say never. Never say never. Yeah, there's I'm having I mean I literally started playing it this morning, Rack. I'm level 18. I'm learning a lot as I go. And I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a really good time. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should heal up here real quick. Hold on. Get in there, try to throw down with that shaman real quick. Let me show you who's boss. Oh crap. Uh-oh. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We can get rid of this shaman real quick, then I should be okay. Dang it, kill him! Kill him! Kill him! There it is, nice. Nice, okay. I think we're okay. That's awesome. What were some of your favorite EQ zones to camp in? I mean, Old Sibilis, or Sibilis, depending upon how you pronounce it. It was probably the zone that I loved more than anything for a very, very, very long time. I loved Old Sibilis. Loved it. I played a bard back in the day. I mean, okay, so in no particular order, because this is just a stream of consciousness, so bear with me. But for me, you know, when I started the game, I actually started as a Wood Elf Ranger, because that's what my best friend played. So he had me start the same race and class he was, a Wood Elf Ranger. I quickly swapped from Ranger to Bard, never looked back, but I stayed at Wood Elf. So Kelethan is very much cemented in my memory. Crushbone, of course. I mean, I have so many memories of Crushbone. Old Seb, as I talked about, farming for my Bard epic. Plane of Growth from Scars of Elias. I spent so much time in Plane of Growth. And Temple of Vishon, North TOV. I remember I joined a guild in Plains of Power called Dragon Council on the Burtok server. And they were pretty well known, pretty good guild. And I remember running through the Attuna process through Plains of Power with them. And it was, I mean, it was such a huge undertaking. It's something that WoW, so you remember, I don't know if any of you guys out there played WoW during TBC where there was that big attunement process from start to finish in TBC. It was like that, but even, I don't want to say even crazier, because it was basically that. It was wild, man, getting attuned throughout all of the whatchamacallits, the planes. This is a 936. I don't want to fight those reds, so we'll run from that. When does this masterpiece go live? July, baby. July. I'm so excited, Alec. I'm so excited. Is that a temple under a lake? Which one, I'm sorry? Old Seb? So Old Seb is out of Trakanon's Teeth, which was connected to Emerald Jungle, if I'm remembering correctly. It wasn't underneath a lake, no, but it was underground. I've gotten to a point in the zone where as long as I'm only pulling like 2 to 4 mobs, I'm not really in danger of dying at this point, which is nice. So I'm able to kind of just coast my way through Upper Guck now. This is nice. This is real nice. Oh yeah, I need to keep practicing Feign Death. I'm sorry, did you just slow me? Excuse me? Excuse me, sir, did you slow me? Get out of here. What a punk. Brutal has fallen to the ground. Alec, in 2 visits in 1 day? What do we owe the pleasure, sir? Oh my. To what do we owe the pleasure? That time of the season, huh? Hey, Stompy. What's up, man? How you doing? I love you, man, but you are mega ugly. Sir, I just shaved my head and trimmed my beard last night. That's hurtful. Wow. Listen, man, do you know what we tell our kids, Alekin? We tell our kids, if somebody can't fix something within about 15 seconds of your comment, hey, you have a cowlick. Hey, you have a smudge in your face. Hey, you have a booger in your nose. If they can't fix something within a few seconds, we don't comment on it, Alekin, okay? How dare you, sir? How dare you? I think my favorite zone was Acrylia Caverns? Is that the Luckland zone? Any fond memories of camping that zone with a friend? Yeah, dude. Yeah. You can make that up to him by donating $1,000. I agree, he should donate $1,000. Chump change. Alekin over here. Chump reroll. How dare you? I am an Ixar, sir. Alright? I am the handsomest lizard man in all the world. I'll have you know. It doesn't get more handsome than this guy. I've had all day in this game, still isn't 2026 graphics. What's with these days? They've had all day. Beedly 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 bee. Uh-oh. We are getting some aggro here, boys. Look out. Oh, we are getting some aggro. Mobs are running in. Because that one got away. At least he finally had pants and a shirt. Is that shaman back? No, not yet. Okay, not yet. Okay, we're alright. We're alright. You dare slow me? You dare. saw something the other day. You're not ugly, you're poor, and it was just so many before and after of celebrities. I've seen something similar to that. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Die. Oh, snap, son. I didn't know I was about to ding. What did I get? What did I get? I got... Okay, I get nothing at 19 skill-wise. Let's check out my list of spells, however. I wanna know where that daggum shaman is, man. What the heck? Look at me go, baby. Look at me go. Got an AA. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's look at spells. 19, I have Word of Shadow. Causes between up to 8 nearby enemies. Wow, okay. And then I also get, oh, Celestial Remedy. Wow. Look at that. So I can get rid of Echoing Light. Dealing between 130. Whoa, wait a second. Why is that? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Spell line, Echo of Health versus... I'm very confused. Oh, snap. Oh, wait, let me... turn this off here. Nope, these guys... Okay, nope, okay. The shaman, maybe? Am I crazy? Oh, yeah, there's a shaman here, okay. Oh, they stack. But why? Why does it cost so much mana? That's so crazy. Oh, this is not good. Here we go. Yep, here we go. We're zoning. Oh, that's a lot of NPCs. Woohoo, yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we fight next to the zone line. Let's see. What level is this guy? 30? I think I can take him. For real. Let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. Hello, friend. I'm here to murder you. Better get kid to the bed. I'm gonna have to check this out in July. Have a great night, Rack. Appreciate you, man. You have 3 major lines now: basic, hots, and echoes. Okay. Why? That's the question. Why? Because again, if we look at... like, if I look at Celestial Remedy, it is a holy elixir. It heals me, you know, for like 60 damage, and then... oh! It heals me for 60 damage every... oh, okay, so it's just a hot. It's not a heal hot. Heal plus hot, like Echoing Light is. Interesting. I don't think I would ever cast that. Because it's thinking 150 mana just for a 60 HP hot versus 85 mana for 140 heal and a 55 HP hot. That to me that's crazy. I don't see the benefit. Dun, 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 dun. I'm waiting for the frog flash mob. Echoes 55 times 2. Alright, that guy was worth 8% XP. Oh, a wizard. Uh-oh. Let's see how wizard damage looks. Ooh, dang, that hurt. Oh, that hurt.
Ding ding.
I got this. I got this.
Nachos. Ooh, yummy.
Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. No worries. What else is down here? Dude, these guys are like 10-ish levels ahead of me. I'm afraid to head down this way. Yeah, so there are multiple mobs waiting for me in this room, it looks like. Oh, nope, never mind. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong area, that's why. Alright, this camp seems to be completely cleared, which is nice. It's spider, yeah. Ooh, level 32 spider. Let's see what happens. Oh, that spider sound. Oh, that spider sound. Spider sound, spider sound. Okay, this poison. Poison's doing 10 damage. That's no big deal. I can handle that. Ding 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 ding. Put reckless strength up. I always let that drop.
Ding ding.
Nachos, yes, yes, yes. When he attacks, should start hearing a rhythm is gonna get you. Someone say Spider has the great spider farm of 99 begun. This is content from the OG and just returned. Retuned. Okay, yeah, so, I'll try my best not to drag out the explanation as I have been doing recently, Bendrick. This is a reimagining of EverQuest. It's a version of EverQuest called EverQuest Legends. It's currently in beta, so this is beta, this is not live. It is closed beta, it's not open, so you have to be invited in. And I say that that's not a flex, to be clear. I'm just explaining that, you know, the game is still 2 months out from release. Hold on one second, I gotta get my buffs up. And the whole point, Bendrick, is that it's being designed and built with solo players in mind, solo ability in mind. It is not meant to be, you know, original EverQuest through and through. There are certainly, you know, there's a lot of nostalgia here, there's a lot of callbacks here, but it is a standalone, separate thing. Nice. Dude, a quick buff is the greatest thing. Holy moly, it's the greatest thing ever. And you can solo everything in the game. It's a triple class game, so I'm a monk, warrior, cleric. I'm all three classes through and through. But I can raid by myself, I can dungeon by myself, I can do everything by myself, and it is... Oh god, I can't wait. I can't wait, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Appreciate you weren't trying to flex, but there was some muscle rippling just happening. Well, you know, these things happen. Okay, this is not great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, feel like I'm a little, I'm a bit stuck right now because I have two of these guys on me. Oh wait, I might be able to feign. Perhaps I should feign? No, well, I don't know, maybe. No, I don't think it's gonna solve my problem. I think I might die here. This might be it. Got this one, I have one of them at half health. I'm at 40%. This guy's at 28%. I'm at 58%. Oh crap, I'm dying over here. Was not paying attention at all. Okay. Should be able to get one of these Black Widows down. Nice, okay. Go right into the next one. This might be where Feign Death comes into play. Let's try it. Nope, fall into the ground. Okay, that means I failed. Nope, fall into the ground. I think I'm okay now. I think I'm okay. I should be able to regen enough mana so that I don't get murked here. And now you can see these red dots on the right side of my mini-map are the NPCs that were dead when I walked in here. Now they are very much alive, which means that I'm probably trapped here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fight my way out. I should just gate, actually. And then make my way back to where I was in Upper Guck. All right. That took a hot minute, but I'm okay. I made it. You guys are definitely worth quite a bit of experience, which is nice. A whopping 8%. Now, I think that the smartest thing is to gate here. And not even to worry about trying to get out, fight my way out. You're the only person in the server who didn't do Bard. Well, the irony behind that, Hair Bear, is that when I played EverQuest long ago, back in... I played EQ from 99 to 04, and then I went right from EQ to EQ2. And then I very quickly went from EQ2 to WoW. But anyway, my point being, when I played OG EQ, back in the 2000s, I played Bard was my main. Is all I'm trying to say. I was a Bard, baby. And I might eventually go Bard, maybe, but right now I played a lot of THJ, and that's an understatement. I played an absolute ridiculous amount of THJ, and Monk Warrior Cleric was one of my favorite / one of the strongest combos that I played. I'm not saying that it was the strongest combo period. It's just, you know, out of the ones that I regularly played, I loved it. It was like a divine avatar or something like that the cleric had at the time, and then all of the monk and warrior discs and stuff that I would pop, it just annihilated everything, man. So I decided to go for let's just see how it feels on, you know, in EQL. And I know it's not the same game, not by a long shot, but you know, so see how it goes. They're not candlesticks. How dare you? Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Oh, that's my path as well. EQ EQ2 for first 50 dirs in the server. Mobs quests weren't even done at 50. Then off to WoW with my friends. I talked about this earlier in the day. I think I played, was it Berserk? There was Guardian and Berserker. Is that right? In EQ2? Maybe it wasn't called a Berserker. It was a tank, but it was like a tank who could do some damage. That's what I played in EverQuest 2. I played Bard in EQ1. And then in WoW, I started off as a Prot Warrior in WoW, and I stayed Prot Warrior for 10 years in WoW. Oh man, what a day today has been, folks. What a day. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see. 20. Nope. Okay, we're good there. Okay. All right, let's drop in here. I fell into the pit. Sounds like I played most WoW streamers, played Prot Warrior for a decade, had a kid, lost some hair, now selling insurance at great rates. Oh my god. Oh man. What would we do without you, Bendrick? What would we do without you? 10 o'clock, should I go make some, I'm thinking about making some decaf coffee. It's 10 o'clock. It's still early, you know what I mean? I can still play this game for 6 or 7 hours. 6, 7, 6, 7. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Have a better humor. Oh man. You're awesome, buddy. Order some Taco. I had Taco Bell yesterday with Isaac. Isaac got a haircut yesterday, and after his haircut, I had to run a few errands. And I'm like, hey buddy, do you want to get something to eat while we're out? He said, Taco Bell. And I said, what do you want to talk? So when we go to Taco Bell, does he get tacos? No. Does he get burritos? No. You know what that kid orders every time? Nacho fries and nacho chips. Every time. And more power to him, man. He likes what he likes. And dude, you can't argue. You can't argue. Like, nacho fries are delicious. Delicious. Mexican pizza? No, he's never had the Mexican pizza. He does like a Crunchwrap Supreme. But let's be honest. I mean, listen, let's be honest, right? Can we be honest with each other? Let's be honest. Taco, I do not want to fight 2 shamans and a priest. Heck no. Heck no. Let's be honest with each other. Taco Bell is not what it once was. I am not going to sit here and pretend like Taco Bell is some mecca of fast food anymore. I had a Crunchwrap Supreme yesterday, and it was the flattest, driest, blandest thing I've ever eaten. Just very unimpressed with Taco Bell in the past, like, 10 years, give or take. But whatever. You're a carbist. Carbist? Get out of here. You goober. What the heck? This guy just spawned on me, man. What the heck was that? Ding, 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 ding. Dude, Demolition Man is one of my wife and I love that movie. It is the guiltiest of pleasures for us. Love that movie. You don't need to talk about Taco Bell being the mecca fast food. We already know it is. Now where are the nacho fries? In Isaac's digestive tract. That's where they are. Believe me. I'm a diabetic. Oh man. Oh man. Well, whose fault is that, Danable? Whose fault is that? Hope your dining options have improved since the move. Yeah, we love the crap genetic. Yeah, we love the food scene here. However, everything's just, it's just too expensive right now, man. We don't eat out that often. Look, it's old Smelly. It's old Smelly. Did you see him? There he goes. Old Smelly's off to do who knows what. Oh my god, that was amazing. Anyway, it's just too expensive, man. I cannot justify eating out and dropping 60, 70, 80 dollars to feed a family of 4 when, you know, do I want to cook at home? No, I'd much rather eat out. I don't want to cook, but I just can't justify the cost. It's nuts. It is truly nuts. If they brought back the volcano taco, I'd eat it. What was the? I remember it, but I don't remember anything about it. What was the volcano taco? I shall pray for your pancreas, but in return, expect any saved insulin money. I knew Bendrick's got my best interest. I love this guy. I tell you what, man. Red Shell had that spicy, not spicy, nacho cheese sauce. So it was just a spicy, quote-unquote, version of like a Doritos Locos Taco, Billy? Is that what it is? Yo quiero Taco Bell. Here, lizard. But then, dude, I am quickly approaching level 20. Look at me. I am blitzing through these levels. Holy moly. They replaced the volcano taco with the Doritos Locos Taco. Man. Called it like I see it, Billy. Called it like I see it. It's specifically the nacho cheese sauce. I see. Is it weird? It's weird that they sell chicken nuggets at Taco Bell. So, yeah, you know, we tried the chicken nugget. Those came out a few years, and they've been back a couple times. Shepto, and when my wife and I tried them, we were excited. We wanted them to be good. We were looking forward to them. But they just weren't good. They were dry. They were fairly bland and flavorless. I just was not impressed. I wanted to enjoy them, but I just wasn't impressed. I give just about anything to be in this beta, dude. Skungy, I feel you, man. Listen, I only just got in yesterday, Skungy. So, oh no, I'm sorry. I got in Saturday, but I did not play until this morning. Let me clarify that. I got in late Saturday night, installed the game, got my UI set up, and then, yeah. Did not play until today because I wanted to stream and record my first time playing. You have to buy Taco Bell DS. Oh my god. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. You have to... all right, let's calm down. Oh my god. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Oh wow. I'm so glad he didn't say that when I was fighting like a bunch of red cons. Holy crap, man. Oof. Is this EverQuest? Yes and no, double speak. So this is actually EverQuest Legends. It is a version of EverQuest. It is fully licensed. It is going to be, it's in beta right now. It releases in July. It is a triple class, there is a triple class system in place. So right now I'm playing as a monk, warrior, cleric. I am 100% all 3 classes. I'm not a monk with a heal spell and, you know, bash with as a warrior. No, I have every warrior, every cleric, every monk skill and spell that I have access to if I was just playing one of the classes. It is solo friendly, double speak, which means that every dungeon, every raid, every boss, everything is soloable. It is tuned to be so. You are not a god that one-shots everything. It does require effort. It does require understanding. It does require you to level properly to get some AAs, which, yes, by the way, there are AAs in this version of the game early on. It requires you to gear and so on and so forth. There's a lot more to it. That's kind of the short and sweet version right there. It's 300% of the class with 50% of the polygons. A steal of a deal. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. Die. I'm old. I played vanilla WoW when I was 14. I'm not this old. I never stepped foot in EverQuest. All right. All right. Calm down, you. I am old, all right? I did step foot into this EverQuest. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I played EverQuest when it launched in '99. And I played all the way through the launch of EverQuest 2. And then when EverQuest 2 came out, I played that for about 6 months, and then I started playing WoW in '05. And the rest is history. Back when Taco Bell was good, dude. I know that I know that our memories play tricks on us. Like, I know that what I think I remember as a 5, a 10, or even a 15-year-old is not entirely accurate. Hey, wow, look at that. Well, Primus, thanks for the, I feel like I got the better end of the deal, but thank you, man. We're talking about Taco Bell right now, so. But I know that our memories from childhood are not entirely accurate. But I think it's safe to say that what I remember a Nachos Bel Grande tasting like, what I remember, you know, a beefy 5-layer burrito or a cheesy gordita crunch or whatever it was from the late 90s, early 2000s is leaps and bounds better than what is available nowadays. And I'll stand by that. I will die in that hill. Primus, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed your leveling today. I hope you enjoyed having fun today. I took a few hours between when I hosted you earlier in the evening and now. You know, hung out with my family and I had dinner. Oh, snap, son. What did I just... Oh, I just got Eagle Strike. Nice. I hit level 20 and I got an A. Look at that. Outside of Eagle Strike. Oh, and my level 20 spells. But anyway, we played Mario Party tonight. My wife won. She got the bonus star and won. Jerk. Ward of Vi. What is this? Ward of V? Absorbing. Okay, great. Ooh, greater healing. Ooh, Ooh, Hammer of Striking. I wonder if that would have a better ratio? I'll summon one and find out. Anyway, yeah, hung out with the family. Played Mario Party, had dinner, put the, you know, got the kids ready for bed, tucked them in, and dude, I jumped right back on, and this has been, oh my god, I'm trying not to oversell it. I'm trying not to, I don't even know what the word or the phrase that I'm looking for is. But if you played EverQuest and you're looking to
rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the sub.
Thanks, Hair Bear. I really appreciate that, man. If you we passed whatever, Mega. But if you played EverQuest back in the day, if you have fond memories of EverQuest, if you want an experience that allows you to do things at your own pace, on your own time, and you don't have to, in the context of EverQuest, you don't have to gather 5 other people to go camp, you know, a 6 NPC spawn point in Old Seb, or you don't want to gather 71 other players for a 72-man raid to go kill, you know, Tunair or whatever. The point I'm making is I love the fact that this game Much like THJ, admittedly. I played the crap out of THJ. But I'm looking forward to this game giving me something to sink my teeth into, giving me something to progress through, giving me something that I can enjoy at my pace, playing how I want to play, when I want to play, with whomever I want to play. Typically, no one. Typically by myself. Yeah, I'm excited for it. And of course, the thing that is so attractive is the fact that it's EverQuest. Like, it's the game that I grew up playing. It's incredible. I'm just jazzed. I'm just jazzed. Do I want to do Eagle Strike or Tiger Claw here? Double and triple attack based on your skill. I guess I want to go to the next one, right? I can't remember. It's, back in the day, I can't remember if there was like a reason to stick with the old one. I just can't recall. Well, what are my new spells here? Let me look. Hold on. Greater healing instead of healing. Okay. That's an easy one. Greater healing, yes. I don't care about the absorb. Oh, I wanted to check out the hammer. That's right. All right, let me save this set real quick. And then let's summon a hammer and see what the ratio is. For the Taco Bell fun. Cha-ching, baby. Hey, Veshnu, any value to pick Shaman instead of Cleric with Warrior Monk? You know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know the ins and outs of every combo, Veshnu. With Shaman off the top of my head, I'm assuming you would get a slow, which is nice, but I feel like is pretty unnecessary when it comes to leveling. Oh, what's this? All right, let me look at this right here. It's a 629 versus an 830, so no, it's pretty garbage, pretty lame. Let's see, it cannot be dropped, traded, or sold. Okay, so I guess I can destroy it. All right, there we go. You know, you get heals, of course. You get a pet, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure what the pet does, if anything. You get stat buffs. What is it? Like Dex, Strength. You get an HP buff as a shaman, if I'm remembering correctly, right? I'm sure it's a perfectly acceptable combo. You spent 30 minutes buffing, dude. I got quick buff earlier today. Best thing ever. Best thing. Have you seen quick buff yet, Shepto? Are you familiar with what it is? What it does? Love all the old things, but I have this option. But to have this option is great. I agree, Primus. I agree, man. It's fantastic. No, okay, watch this. Let me learn you, Shepto. Watch this, okay? So, not long ago, he spent a few minutes flexing. So makes sense. All right. Smart guy. Hold on. Hold the phone, partner, all right? What is this, a piece of ice? Yeah, Ice of Velius. Is that something that's supposed to drop in this era? I actually have no idea. I don't remember. All right, so let me go over here. All right, so check this out, okay? I'm going to mim. You can actually see above my character here, or character bar, I have 2 minutes left on a lot of these buffs. So I'm going to right-click my little spellbook here, and I'm going to load my buffs. All 10 of them that I have right now, or whatever it is. Okay, so check this out. I'm mimming, as you can see here, these little magenta fuchsia bars. I'm miming my spells. Okay, I have all 10 buffs mimmed, Shepto, and I have this quick buff AA. It costs 5 AAs, worth every one of them. So check this out, okay? See here. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and hold on. I'm just gonna get rid of all this crap. Hold on. Excuse me, sir. What? Excuse me? Dang nabbit, hold on. Thank you. Who do you think you are? What a punk. Just give me one moment. I'm murdering a frog. Hold on. Hold on. Die. All right, so check this out. All right, so I've got all, oh crap, okay, hold on. You know what, I'm just gonna click it, I don't even care. Quick buff, go. I'm casting quick buff, and watch this. Boom, all of my buffs are now mimmed. Now it took my entire mana bar, But with the press of one button, now I'm totally buffed. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Frog strike. Tells me. Oh my goodness. Hype, hype. You're hype, man. So anyway, buffing in this game, once you have that quick buff, is quite nice. My 1999 version is broken. Oh god. Look at this floating combat text. I might eventually turn it off. I'm not super bothered by it right now, but I'm also not loving it. I don't have any of my combat spells mimmed right now, which sucks. Oh man, I can't dispel my... You know what? I could zone. Just pretend that took 30 minutes. I mean, I remember. So back in the day, I mentioned a few minutes ago that I mained a bard, but oh dagnabbit, now I have another guy on me. I mained a bard. My a couple of my real life friends played EverQuest with me. One of them mained a rogue, and the other one mained a shaman. And back in the day, I used to 3-box my bard, and then their shaman and their rogue. And I remember being in even Bastion of Thunder during Pop, I would be pulling on my bard, and then I would alt-tab to my rogue to make sure my backstab was going off in the group. Not my rogue, my friend's rogue. And then I would alt-tab to my friend's shaman to land a slow, to do backup healing, because I wasn't a main healer as a shaman. And then I would alt-tab again to go back to my bard to continue pulling, and so on and so forth. And I did 3-boxing, which was very normal for me back in the day. As you can see, combat in this game is extremely challenging. Very punishing. A lot going on, as you can see here. I remember when, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was Pop that bards got fading memories. Is that correct? I'm trying to remember. So when bards got fading memories and I wound up being able to pull finally. God, dude, I was a pulling machine. You know how every once in a while something comes along in MMO, because that's what we're talking about. Something comes along in an MMO, whether it's a class, specialization when it comes to WoW, a skill, a spell, a talent, or whatever. Something comes along and it just opens up a new avenue, or it just clicks with you. That's how it was with me and my bard, with fading memories and being able to pull without dying or training my group or whatever the case may be. When I got fading memories, I was dialed in. I loved it. No, come on, dude, can I please get out of combat? I'm begging you, for the love of God. Let me out of combat. I just want to mim my combat spells. Anyway, I might eventually go bard at some point, but right now I'm having a lot of fun being a monk, warrior, cleric, even though I'm not really doing anything with the warrior yet. I remember being under Vox, punching her while holding a drum. Yeah, as a bard, I remember as a bard, you know, having to go back and kill Nagy and Vox for their scales, having to kill Trakenon for his guts. There were some other guts from like chromatic wyverns or something like that that had to be killed out in Kunark zones. I can't quite remember what they were off the top of my head. What else did you have to do as... Oh crap, I just cast a... I'm over here trying to heal myself like a goober. I'm trying to remember what else the bard... Yay, I can finally mim, yay. Trying to remember what else the bard epic required. Hey Jake, bard monk. It's funny, bard was my main, monk was my primary alt, if that makes any sense. I think we need something from the burning, I think it was Burning Woods, Shepto, I think. What up, Knight? All right, so I have 2 AAs. What do I want to spend? Hello. What do I want to spend my I guess I should finish out finishing blow, but I feel like finishing blow isn't really doing anything for me while leveling. That's okay. It's beta. We're learning. We're learning. This is my flurry chance. I'm pretty sure I don't have flurry yet. Double repose. I'm glad there aren't like a ridiculous amount of AAs in this first iteration. That's nice. Dude, persistent attack is the coolest thing ever. I love it. Dragon Force. Put your target backwards. I feel like none of my class AAs serve any real purpose whatsoever. Yeah, I think this first batch of AAs is pretty uninspiring and pretty forgettable. Wait, how do I... Does anyone know how to get rid of this? Oh, end fight. I accidentally hit find. Okay, that's what it was. Got it. Never mind. But it was a bad meme to call it the burned woods before memes. Before memes. Oh my god. You have a mage pet and a necromancer pet at the same time. Somebody who's more aware of how pet class. So on THJ, if you played like a beast, lord, necromancer, mage, you could have all three pets if I'm not mistaken. On EverQuest Legends, I think you're limited to one pet. Even if you're playing multiple pet classes, I think you're limited to one pet. Which kind of sucks. But that's just the way it is. I'm not a pet guy in this game. For me, the idea of pets in this game, what turns me off is having to invest gear in them. I don't like that. And that's how it was in THJ as well. I mean, by no means is that different here. It's just, and I wasn't a pet guy on THJ either. I just don't like having to invest the gear into it. It just does not interest me at all. Hello, where are you coming from, partner? The heck, where are these guys coming from? Jeez. You get more pet gear slots with the number of depending upon which classes you have. That's yeah, okay. I've been kidnapped, went to the store and came back to a sexy ball. Well, that's me, Sin. I'm assuming you're watching Primus. Yeah, he rated the channel. Hey, welcome. Still hashing out the pets. They can't make them overperform. Yeah, no, I totally agree, Juice. You don't want any one thing to be so powerful that 80% of your players gravitate toward it. So yeah, the tuning is fine. I'm all in favor of that, of course. Blah blah blah. Even if pet classes were 10-20% stronger than non-pet classes, personally, I don't want anything to do with having to manage pets and gear pets and so on and so forth. It's just not my cup of tea. Ding, 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 ding. Look at me go, man. Level 20, baby. Level 20. I'm sorry, is acrobatics fall damage? Why do we have this? What is the point of this? That can't possibly be real. On THJ, triple pet class was a literal meta. You only needed to heal the mage pet and you could AFK and plane of fire and come back to 100 MKs anytime. So what I did on THJ, and God, man, I'm an unapologetic THJ lover. I loved THJ. I was very sad to see it go, but you know, it is what it is. But when I played THJ, I had, you know, warrior monk cleric, I had warrior berserker cleric, I had warrior cleric rogue. I had a whole bunch of different combinations. I had, you know, paladin, monk, rogue. I remember ranger was really strong. Anyway, but what I like to do, Juice, by the time Pop came out, there was like the riposte discipline and something else. But as my combos in Plane of Fire, I would zone in, get everything. I can't remember what the camps are called, but I would get everything in that first entrance, that first area of Plane of Fire. Then I would go north to the tunnel. I would aggro all those things in the little island, and then I would go down the tunnel and pop up into the castle. I'd get everything on the bottom floor of the castle, then I'd go out the, what would that be, the west side of the castle. I'd get everything. There were a few like a few giant mobs across that bridge, that middle area, and then down the other bridge. And then that huge field, I would get everything in that huge field. And then I would go south to the other castle. And again, forgive me because I don't remember the name of the I don't remember the name of the camps and areas of the zone. But I'd get everything that I could. The problem with that castle in the bottom portion of the zone is you could not levitate off the castle. Like if I went all the way up to the top of the castle to get every mob, I'd have to go all the way back down, and by that point in time, mobs had caught up and I'd get murdered. So I would get everything in the bottom floor of that secondary castle area, and then I would run around the bazaar area of that castle, whatever you want to call it, where all the buildings and mobs are outside and inside of those buildings. And then I would go into the next area where there were like 6 NPCs, and then I would LOS. I'd wait for everything to catch up to me, and then I would pop my riposte discipline. I'd pop my, you know, my divine avatar, whatever abilities I had, and just destroy everything. And there were so many mobs in Plane of Fire. By doing that, I would DC half the time. It would disconnect me because there was too much going on, and so it would actually kick me offline. So I would I wound up eventually splitting the pole just to prevent that from happening. And I don't remember how many AAs I got, but it was so much fun. It was so enjoyable. And I have no idea what our power level or what power scaling will be if and when something like that ever occurs in this game. I did a very similar thing in what's that Valley zone where Jared Dahl or whatever Jared Dar is, where you turn in the sleeper, or you get the sleeper's key. What's that zone called? It's where everyone leveled on THA. Can't remember. But I would pull everything up top, and then I would pull all the rats down below, and same thing, I'd blow them all up. It'd be a lot of fun, blah blah blah. God, I played a lot of THJ. In Frenzy Bear form. Yes. I am live, Frosty. That's true. Listen, man, I'm leveling, baby. I got places to be. I got raid bosses to kill, man. Bum 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 bum. You're gonna play the PoE season 2? No. Again, I've never. I played Path of Exile 2 when it launched, however many years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and it was fine. But for whatever reason, it just didn't resonate with me. I like more complicated gameplay, like EverQuest Legends, you know what I mean? I like really pushing it to the max. Really digging into the combat and all that fun stuff, you know? I don't know, there's just something about PoE 2, and I'm not a hater. I'm not gonna sit here and say that the game's bad. I don't think that's the case whatsoever. It's just, there's something about the gameplay, something about the game that just isn't my cup of tea. I don't know. That shouldn't happen in EQL. They have already made changes to the AoE. Yeah, that's true. I think AoE cap is like 8, right? don't like PoE 1 either. No, and again, I know that PoE is beloved. I know that there are so many people out there that just chomp at the bit for a new PoE season and now a new PoE 2 season and whatnot. That's fantastic. I'm happy for them. Nothing but love, blah blah blah. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't know, man. I wish I could say why. Zumpkin, are you talking about going from PoE 1 to PoE 2? An issue I have with PoE 1 and 2 is that the economy goes to the poopers after the first 3 weeks. You're the god tier farmer, crafter, lucky at gambling to afford other builds if you're trying to push each build to its end. I'll pass on the third job. Yeah. Yeah, I have no... I have very little experience with PoE 1. I have played it a bit, but emphasis on the word bit. Not a ton. But a bit. And same thing with I've played more PoE 2 than I have PoE 1, and I haven't played that much PoE. I played through the storyline when it first launched, and then when it reset me back to the start of the game, but like level 30 or whatever it was, so then you had to play through it all again. I'm like, no, and I know that's not the case anymore. You know, many people have told me that's not how the game plays anymore, and that's great. I'm happy to hear that. Never say never. I might eventually find my way back to PoE 2 one of these days. Who knows? This is more my speed, you know? this is more my speed, you know what I mean? Really pushing my pushing myself to the limits with EverQuest Legends. Take a Makra, chase a frog, that's a brutal speed, and we love it. I'm not even playing a bard, you goober. Is EverQuest Legends more designed for solo play? I don't think I've seen anyone stream it in a group setting. Okay, so it is 100% soloable, Zumpkin. So yes, it is absolutely designed for solo player, with solo players in mind. However, you can group with people. Groups consist of up to 4 players. Raids consist of up to 8 players. I'm looking at general chat right now, which is hidden behind my webcam, of course. And I see people saying, hey, Plane of Sky group looking for more. Plane of Hate group looking for more. There are absolutely people that are grouping and having a blast with it. I think that I will try grouping at some point in time just to see how it feels. Presently, I am only interested in soloing. It's for me. For me, soloing is why I want to play this game. That way, I can do what I want, when I want, how I want. Other issue I have with PoE 1 and 2 is that your progress feels completely empty in most cases, because in most cases you're off to chase the next ARPG season that's about to launch. Some folks play the entire season, sure, but if you check any charts, it's like 75% exaggerated. Drop off the player base out of the first like 3 weeks. Sometimes 4th season's actually good. Yeah, I mean, that's Juice. Of course, I think that's the case for, I mean, heck, all ARPGs. With like, for instance, I don't know if you play Diablo 4. Diablo 4 just launched, just had an expansion launch, the Lord of Hatred, a new season launched alongside of it. I love this season of Diablo 4. I think it's fantastic. And Diablo 4 is a very different game than Path of Exile, of course, and that's just the way that those games are built and designed. But I think this season of Diablo 4 is fantastic when you compare it to many other Diablo 4 seasons. I hesitate to compare like Diablo 4 to Path of Exile 1 or 2, compare that to Last Epoch, etc., because they're all different games. They all scratch a different itch and cater to a different audience. There's plenty of overlap, but they're not the same games. But, you know, as good as Diablo 4's current season is, there's only so much to do. You know, there's only so much to farm and so much to grind and so much to collect. I'd try EQ if it didn't. How dare you, Colored Toad? You're telling me this looks bad to you? Are you serious? Dude, these cutting edge graphics? This glorious land. Are you insane? I'm sorry, you're trying to get to Paragon 300? Are you insane? Genuine, serious question? Are you crazy? Paragon 3, oh my God, you madman. I have a lot of appreciation for my progress not to get deleted. And for there to be an actual player base after the first few weeks of the season game launch. I totally understand where you're coming from, yeah. I'm good at grinding. What level are you at right now, man? Like 270, 280, Frosty? Is Paragon 300, is it one of those things to where when you hit Paragon 290 or 291, is that the halfway point to Paragon 300? I can't quite remember how it maths out. Yeah, like I'm Paragon 245 or 246, and I've invested quite a bit of time in my Barbarian this season. I can't give you an hour count, but a pretty decent amount of time. So yeah, I feel like anything over 250 is definitely like, okay, you are definitely playing a bunch, and or you are grinding XP specifically. Right now, I think the meta right now, the XP meta, is okay, so real quick, in Diablo 4 there is a new system called War Plans. And what you do with War Plans is there are like 7 different tabs in your War Plans. There's a tab for Nightmare Dungeons, a tab for Hell Tides, and a tab for Infernal Hordes, and so on and so forth. But the XP meta has you taking specific nodes in the Helltide tab, and you go to the Helltide, and there are worms that pop out of the ground, and they spit up a bunch of mobs. And if you kill those mobs, which it's stupid easy to kill them, but if you kill those mobs spawn a ton of experience orbs. But come to find out, those worms that spawn in a Helltide have specific spawn locations. So you follow a designated route in a Helltide, you spawn as many of those worms as possible, kill as many mobs as possible that spawn as many experience orbs as possible. And that's the XP grind right now. That's the XP grind meta, as it were. You don't need any more than 220, anything above that's just extra credit, yeah. Like, yeah, right now I'm a Whirlwind Barb. I have pretty good gear, but far from best in slot gear. And 245, 246. Hey, ding, all right. 245 or 246 Paragon points, and I can kill Mephisto, and of course everything before Mephisto on Torment 12 as a Whirlwind Barb. Oh, hello, goodbye. I didn't see you running off there, sir. Okay, level 21. A new symbol. Ooh, Wave of Fear. Okay, this is an AoE fear and a single target fear. Okay, that's interesting. Fair enough. Okay, so I have a new symbol here. That's nice. All right. I got you. Let me head back and let me do a little rebuff here. Don't mind if I do. I was used to dungeons being absolutely crowded with folks. Is there instance zones? Okay, so a couple things, keep in mind this is beta. There are not that, all things considered, there are not that many people in beta. But first and foremost, this is not representative of how many people will actually be playing. So that's number one. Number two, yes, there are instanced dungeons. I could spin up an instance. I'm I'm so silly. I've been killing on instance. I've been killing on oh my god, I've been in the wrong difficulty the whole time. Dag nabbit. I just saw that. Anyway, yes, you can spin up your own instance, so that will segregate people. However, not only is this beta, so there are fewer people playing, not only are personal instances going to allow people to completely play by themselves, so you don't ever have to worry about sharing camps or kills or anything with someone else, but number 3, keep in mind, there are 5 difficulty levels. So while it's unlikely you're going to see anyone in an extremely high level of difficulty at level 21 leveling up in Upper Guck, there people will be spread across difficulties 1, 2, and 3 even early on. So while you will absolutely see people and you will absolutely be contesting for camps if you are in an open world instance, to me, it just makes a lot more sense for the average player to be in their own instance. Like, I plan on being in my own instance the whole way through. I'm not right now because there's just no, I don't really have any reason to. There's no real benefit because I'm not fighting or contesting for mobs. I did it in Befallen a little bit because there were more people in Befallen, but here in Upper Guck, there just isn't that. There's just no one here right now.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
I can't believe I'm on the wrong difficulty. Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit, man. I think I'm gonna go to Lower Guck. See what kind of trouble I can get into there. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Who cares? I don't need to kill these guys. Who cares?
Who cares? Who cares? Let's go. Come on now. Come on now.
I'm gonna bind myself here, I think. Do they try and run? Yeah, mobs will run from you if they are by themselves. Not every mob does, but a lot do. But not everyone. Okay, what am I doing here? I want to bind. Bind affinity. Dun, 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 dun. Target myself and bind. Okay. Let me load out my buffs real quick. We got to get my symbol on real quick. Let's get rebuffed.
I got myself a new symbol, boys.
All right. Goodbye, symbol of whatever that was. Hello. Symbol of Rylton? Something like that. What up? Let's go ahead and save this as my buffs. Let's double check, make sure level 21. Yep, I don't care about anything else. So now we are going to quick buff. Oh, oh yeah, baby. And now let's load our combat state. Now next level, ooh, we have counteract poison and bravery. All right, nice. Even more. Sweet. All right. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into here. I was in here killing stuff at like 16 or 18 or something like that. Wasn't too bad. It's definitely going to take a little bit more effort than... Like, I might zone back out to Upper Guck just because... It just depends on how much effort I have to apply here in Lower Guck. I like being lazy. But this isn't too bad. Fighting one mob at a time isn't too bad. The question is, can I fight one at a time most of the time? That's the question. I actually just got Feign Death. Well, I say just, I got it 4 levels ago, but to me it's just got it because I got it earlier tonight when I started playing again. This guy. Oops. Oh crap. Oh crap. Sir? Did I steal your mobs? Sir, I don't know if I just stole this guy's mobs. I didn't mean to if that's the case. Oof, I'm getting stunned like crazy. See, this is the problem with going to a new zone like this is I'm a little out of my element here. I keep getting pushed back. And interrupted. Crap. Save me, Kravos. Save me. Brutal is no longer berserk. I was berserk? What the heck does that mean? I have no idea. Try to heal up real quick. Yeah. I don't normally go down this area. There's like bats and stuff down here, right? I don't remember. I don't remember what's down there. I always go into the water and then go up into that little room with the beds. And then work my way around from there. I don't know, man. That guy only gave me 5.7% experience. And it took me how long to kill him? Let me zone out. Let me go back to Upper Guck. And then I can zone it. You know, I might try like level 2 Upper Guck. Let's do that because those guys are... They'll give me a little bit more experience, which is nice. So let me go here. Let me go level 2. See, there's only one person in level 2 Upper Guck. I don't want to enable a personal instance because I don't need to waste it. Let's see. Frosty, max level is 50. Kravos was just having a staring contest with that frog. I'm curious, why did you pick Monk Warrior Cleric? Seems Monk Warrior have similar features. So I picked Monk Warrior Cleric because it's one of the combos I played on THJ and it was really strong. I like Monk because of Feign Death and, you know, like what a triple attack eventually and just good damage profile. I picked Cleric because of heals and buffs and stuff. This is a rare. Ooh, nice. I picked Warrior because of gear opportunities and on THJ. I don't know if this is necessarily true on EQL, but on THJ as a warrior, I was completely immune to fear. But I don't know if that's how it's gonna play here on EQL. Yeah, I know Bard is really popular right now for good reason here on EQL. I think I had a warrior monk paladin, warrior berserker paladin. I had a lot of combos on. I played like a dozen plus classes on THJ because I eventually got them all to a point where I was just logging on to kill the sleeper. I was logging on to kill the gods at the end of Planet Time, just for the what were they called? The attunements. Whatever you know, whatever the items that you put into your gear were called. You know, this is taking me a lot longer to kill than I expected. Like a lot longer. On level 2. Or level 3 or whatever this is called. Which I'm not. Oh my god, I'm slow. And I just realized that. Wow, thanks for the rusty longsword, jerk. I didn't like how long that took. As long as you buy the A's, you can be immune to fear. I saw fear resistance, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look. Where is it? Where is it? Circular breathing, what is that? Oh, increase your endurance. That's nice, okay. Okay, fear resistance right here. Increases, grants you another 25% chance to resist most. So I assume this goes up to 100%. I think that's how it worked on THJ. Is that how it works on live too? I'm not sure. Sleeper's time, sort of truth guy. Yep, level many characters farm them. Yep, yeah. It was one of those things to where I got to a point to where I was farming everything that I wanted. Correct me if I'm wrong, but THJ had daily resets on raids, right? That's not the case here. I think it's a weekly reset here, which sucks. I can understand them not wanting daily resets in this game, but being able to kill raid bosses a couple of times a week would be nice in this game, but it may wind up only being once a week. I don't know. Die, shaman, die. These guys are taking a surprising amount of time to die on tier 2 or whatever you want to call it. Longer than I expected given the level discrepancy. I believe you can kill raid bosses multiple times per week, just different difficulties. That's okay. If that's the case, and I'm assuming it is based on what you're saying, I think we'll eventually get to a point to where, like, okay, I gotta go kill Nagi. Let me do difficulties. Wait a second. But you can only spin up an instance every 3 hours, right? So like I could kill Nagi on difficulty 2, but I wouldn't be able to kill him on difficulty 3, 4, or whatever for 3 hours after I kill him, right? So it forces you to spread out the kills throughout the week, which is kind of dumb, IMO. Like I'd rather just boom, boom, boom. Get what I want done. Dum, 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 dum. Shaman here. Gotta keep practicing feign death. Gotta keep practicing. Not sure exactly how it works with a personal instance thing, but there are voidling NPCs in the game now that'll let you spin up an instance version of a raid boss. Okay. See, I'm not there yet, so I don't want to speak out of turn. I hate misleading people. I don't care about, it's not a matter of like, oh, I'm wrong. Like, I don't care about being wrong. I just don't want to say the wrong thing to mislead people, so I don't want to speak out of turn. Excuse me, sir, where are you going? Get back here. Lockouts are separate for difficulties for the boss. Okay, so Loco, number 1, thank you for letting me know. Number 2, what time, what type of timeline or whatever you want to call it are we looking at? Are we able to, like, can I go to difficulty tier 2, kill Nagy, zone out, swap to 3, and then go right into difficulty 3 Nagy and kill him? Ooh, Mesh Helm +2, how exciting. Is there a cooldown at all between being able to do that? You can jump to each one, no timer, but it is a week lockout. Okay. Now, when you say week lockout, is it like, okay, it resets every Tuesday? Or is it a, like, 7-day? So if you kill him on a Thursday, you have to wait until the next Thursday. Or if I kill him, like, on a Monday and it resets on a Tuesday, is that a week, quote unquote? It's just a weekly lockout? Wow, a true week. So if you go on vacation, if you get sick, if you are busy and so on and so forth, and you don't kill a boss until Friday or Saturday, even if a reset is on a Wednesday, you have to wait until the fall. Wow, that sucks, man. Oof, that sucks. Don't like that at all. Slow people down, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure what the thinking is for that. I just like these 7 days from the day you kill lock. Same here, Juice. I think that's a horrible design right there. Yeah, I agree, Shepto. I completely agree, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to see that change. I have no problem with them limiting us to getting 1 kill per week, or 1 kill every 3 to 4 days, or whatever it winds up being. I don't like being penalized. If, you know, I have to take a day off, or if I have to take a week off, or whatever the case may be. Losing 50% of your timer because traffic was bad, you had to do something that's kind of stupid. Yeah. I agree, Juice. Totally agree. Yeah, my wife is, I can hear my wife getting ready for bed. So I'm actually gonna give her a kiss, a little smoochy here in a moment. Ooh, nice. I feigned death. Nice. I successfully feigned death. Success! Huzzah! Already 11:10. What? How late do I want to stay up? I don't know. Yay! I successfully feigned death. All right, I'll be right back. Go kiss my wife goodnight. It can literally, with little to no effort, set every raid boss or monster with a raid boss tag to reset every single insert day and time of each week. It's a literal line of code. Yeah, that's the thing. It's definitely not something complicated, or so I assume. I mean, I don't work on EQ code. but I know it's certainly possible considering other versions of EverQuest have. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Not gonna lie to you guys. Probably gonna. Oh wait, I have feign death. Wait, I have feign death. No. It worked. It worked. Yes. Oh yeah, baby. That's why we play a monk, everyone. That's why we monk it up, baby. Let me mend from the ground. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Here come the casters. Let them fully reset. Now, I still have mobs on my extended target frame. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner. I have to wait for all of those mobs to disappear off of my extended target frame to have a full aggro reset. So, stand by. Stand by. Oh, there. Okay, I think we're safe. Look at that. Look at that. Oh.
Hello, sir. How do you do?
Greetings.
Nice day for a walk, ain't it?
Good thing for you they're not carrion eaters. Good thing for me there's dumb frogs. Bash their skull in. I told my wife I'm committing genocide on frogs and she just smiled at me. How hard it was to get into the closed beta? Not hard, surprisingly, Mike. Not that hard at all. Why are you winking at me, Mike? What are you winking at me for, buddy? I signed up, maybe it'll be easy. I signed up too. I definitely signed up too. You have to be old. Yeah, you gotta be old. Yeah.
You shall be benevolently rewarded in abundant kind. Yes, indeed. Indeed.
I'm 16 years older than 40. My God. Sweet mother of God. So no, wait, let me do the math here. Let me do the math. See, if you're 16 years older than me, and I was 13 when the game came out, you were 29 when the game came out. That's why I don't think EverQuest had beta in 96. I think beta for EQ was 98. The game was barely in development in 96. Murder. Murder. Yeah, let's see, the game launched in March 99. I know they had beta throughout 98. Listen, I am not calling you a liar. I think that memory has a tendency to be misleading. But I could be wrong. I have no problem admitting maybe I'm mistaken here. I don't think EverQuest had beta in 96. Like beta in 90. That's 3 years before the game launched. Yeah, I was a child when this game came out. As per AI. I mean, maybe was there an alpha state? Maybe like beta was a multi-year process that was just an all-encompassing thing, and they just called all of testing beta for EverQuest back in the day. Maybe it's just a different line of thinking back then. I truly don't know. Okay, so here's the next question then, Mike. Oh crap. Have you played EverQuest over all of these years? Have you taken breaks? Do you play any other MMOs, etc, etc, etc? They call it beta though. It was called beta though, so maybe they just called it. Yeah, exactly. That's my thinking. If it was in '96, which we know, of course, this game launched in March of '90, or EverQuest launched in March of '99. Having a 3-year beta is pretty unorthodox nowadays, and has been for quite some time. Usually, you go through like, you know, pre-alpha, alpha, maybe different iterations of alpha, alpha 1, alpha 2, whatever, and then, you know, could be, normally you don't hear like pre-beta, that's not really a thing, but then you hear beta, maybe beta 1, beta 2, maybe, I don't know, some companies don't do that, most companies don't do that, most companies it's just beta. Yeah, maybe back for EverQuest, because it was so new and so early on and whatnot, maybe everything was just a beta state, you know? I stalked around 05, played off and off between then, nothing serious. Yeah, same. That's the thing. I walked away in 04 for EverQuest 2, walked away from EQ2 in 05 to play WoW, played WoW religiously from 05 to 2021 with a couple of small breaks here and there. Played Mischief when it launched. Played the crap out. God, what an... Mischief was... again, Mischief was the right... Mischief was the right idea at the right time. Because EverQuest, by that point in time, was so stale and so just been there, done that. There's nothing more to see. But something as simple as changing loot drops and making everything tradable just completely revolutionized the game. And now, of course, it's pretty much like, okay, been there, done that for the Mischief style of server now too. And now we have EverQuest Legends, and who knows where this will lead, man? Who knows? Hovar. So I started on Iralisimar. Is that how you pronounce it? Iralisimar, whatever, Emar. And then I eventually found myself on Burtox, and I can't remember why. It's just been too long. But I eventually wound up on Burtox, and that's where my Bard and Monk and everyone still are. Look at that sword over there. Oh my. Oh crap! Oh crap! They're coming for me! Hello. I got a rebuff here in a minute. More likely marketing terms now, the actual testing, it seems. Yeah. I can appreciate that for sure, Shepto. Mischief was 100% the best version of EQ for me, that is. Dude, Mischief was awesome. I played Mischief from launch all the way through the end of Pop. And the only reason the only real reason I stopped playing Mischief was because of Lost Ark. I mean, I had pretty much scratched the itch of EverQuest by that point in time. Like for me, I said this earlier today when I did my daytime stream, I didn't really I played a little bit of Omens of War, played a little bit of Gates of Discord, played a little bit of Dragons of Norath, but I didn't play those 3 expansions nearly to the depth or as often or as long or as often or as much as everything that came before it. So when Mischief hit Pop and I was able to kill everything on Mischief, I was like, okay, guess I'm done. Don't care about the rest. That's one of the reasons why I'm excited for EverQuest Legends, is because they've said, I mean, they literally said this 3 days ago or whenever the last live stream was. They're not following the same the same timeline, chronology, whatever you want to call it, of the expansions. Yes, Ruins of Kunark is next for epics and so on and so forth. But what comes after Ruins of Kunark? I'll have to wait and see, man. I'll have to wait and see. I played on Thornblade, Mischief copy until Veil of Alaris. Never heard of Thornblade. Methaniel Mar? Yeah. Early server merging likely. What are you talking about, Sinfallon? I'm sorry for early server merging. I apologize. It was amazing to start. The guild server drama was kind of a mess, at least where we played. After a bit, it smoothed out. I have a notepad somewhere. People don't play with these guys. That's amazing, Mike. Oh, no. It wasn't a server merge. At least I don't think it was. I mean, I could be wrong. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. But I think I just wound up being on Bertox that, and it wasn't. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong though. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I remember what happened in 2001 or whatever year it was, you know? It is a literal lifetime ago for me. Oh crap, a crocodile. Run! Run! I guess I should heal real quick, huh? Dude, Mischief, again, Mischief was just right time, right place, right idea. It was like I've said this before, like if you didn't get a chance to enjoy Mischief when it launched, and I'm sorry if this makes anyone sad, I do apologize, but if you didn't play Mischief when it launched, you missed out on an awesome period of EverQuest. Like truly, it was one of those magical periods of EQ where everything just clicked, and I loved it. I loved it, man. I loved it. It was so good. Look at the daggum shaman here healing themselves, man. What the heck? I hate this. This guy's just spamming heal on himself. Look at him. He's just spamming light heal. Look at that. Or light healing. Like, I'm going spamming smite, he's going spamming light healing. There it is, nice. There we go. I'm kind of hoping that they make epics truly epic, because it was such a letdown when epics came out. And you did all that grind just for the next expansion to make the majority of them fairly obsolete. Mage, Cleric, one warrior epic, Monk, Bard were the only good ones really. Oh, and Wizard. Once Luckland dropped though, almost everything went to poopers. Yeah, so I'm trying to remember, as a bard, I wound up using mine for a while. I can't remember, I think it was Pop when instrument, whatever, I can't remember what the term is, but when you started seeing like instrument modifiers, when you started seeing instrument modifiers on gear, because bards wound up using their epic for a really long time. Of course, clerics always have their epics for res purposes on live, but they weren't wielding it for stats. I think mage used theirs for a while too, just to spawn their pet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't quote me on that because I never made a mage. Yeah, bard epic lasted so long. Yeah. So I have some gluten-free chewy chip ahoy, or man, do Oreos, man. Do Oreos. Oreo. Biggest mess for me in Mischief was the chrono people camping epic mobs and charging you, kill them and or get the item for your quest. Really work. Oh, dude, that sucks, Mike. I was in a really big guild and we had a really easy time killing everything and farming everything. And so for me, I was, dude, I was constantly killing targets. Oh snap, son, level 22. I was constantly killing targets, and that's what I wanted out of the experience. It was, oh my god, it was so good. Epics were cool, but they create a problem for developers as it removes a gear slot where they can make cool items. Yeah. Was that level 22? Now I have counteract poison and bravery. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Dun 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 da 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 da. Die, Huck Knight, die. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. All right, let me origin because I'm now level. Dang man, I'm level 22. Holy smokes, man! I'm cruising, baby. Cruising. Boom, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum. Let's go ahead and buy some spells here. All right. How are my bags looking? Let me check out my stuff. Nothing here is... Okay, we have a cracked staff +4. It's a 732 compared to an 830. Just not good enough, man. That's a +4 as well. Just not good enough. Dun, dun. Here's a 528. Nope, not good. Well, that's a 938. This is just AC on that gear. So yeah, none of that is an upgrade. So we are good to go. All right, let's see what we got here. I am level 22, which means I am now ready to buy level 23 and beyond, baby. All right. $27. I'll buy through 28. 28. Yeah, because 29 is a lot of spells. I have the plat for it, I think. Yeah, you know what? I think I can buy. I think I can afford all these 29s. I think. Yeah, I can. Okay, never mind. I'll buy through 29. Here we are. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Let's mim these, and I gotta check out my whatchamacallits that I just got. Dum dum dum. Ooh, devs are probably scared to get rid of them because it was probably a big chunk of subscribers. Yeah, I have just one question. Why? Hey Zenzel, hey Jeff, what's up, guys? Huge juice. Huge. Okay, let me look at my spells here. I just hit level 22. Counteract poison. That's cure disease. That's cure poison. Now I need counteract poison. Let's do that. I don't care about the res, obviously. And I don't need bravery for my... here, so let's go ahead and save this as combat. Then I need to load my buffs. Let's do that. Just woke up. Ah, grats. Zen, grats. All right, bravery. That replaces my daring, I believe. So HP buffs. Yeah, bravery. Nice. We can save this as buffs. Yes. Let's go ahead and do a little quick buff here and boom. And now we can load my combat state again. Do 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 do. Darn right it will, Shepto. Yeah, darn right. Don't you forget it, pal. Let's get my gate going here. Alright, we are all caught up on spells for the next 7 levels, right? I believe. Alright, now I bound myself in Lower Guck. Let's see how Lower Guck feels now that I'm 22. Kind of a big deal, you know what I mean? Kind of a big deal. I just feel like things are still dying so slowly. Even on, you know, tier 0 or whatever, you want to call it. Okay, he's going down. This is gonna give me how much experience? 4%? 3%? 5? Okay, 5.2%. Okay. Okay. Now, ooh, look at this. There are 4 mobs right here. That's a death sentence. It sucks. Now, I can try... I'm gonna try to feign death this. Nope. Brutal's fallen to the ground. Run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life. Nope. Fallen to the ground. Run for your life. Run for your life. Train to zone. Train to zone. Train to zone. Okay. Okay. I did feign death. We are okay. I have feigned death. I don't think this is the right place for me to be right now. This is crazy. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let me zone out. Is there another area of Upper Guck that has higher level mobs? I'm not entirely sure, obviously. Let me jump to level 2 again. Right. Making our way around here. Don't mind me. Live side. Is that how do you get there? Is that where you or when you zone in via the waterway, is that right? Let me show you up here. Hold on. Oh, I feigned. So you have to give me a second here. Nice. That was a true feign right there. Look at that, baby. Nice. Anyway, this right here. Is that live side of Lower Guck? Or is it this one up here? It's this one up here, isn't it? I think it's that one up there. Farther in. Okay, hold on. Oh, is it this one down here? In green text. Live green. Lower Guck. Yeah, that one. Okay, so this one right there. Okay. Oh crap, I'm dying. Okay, hold on. Far left. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, I'll start making my way there. Do. Oh crap, I have a lot of NPCs on me right now. I just realized that. Oh crap. Don't worry, team. I'm making my way through these frogs. Don't you worry. Showing these guys who's boss. Heck, nabbit, I keep forgetting to look at this. I wish my debuffs were separate, separate from my buffs, because I'm constantly forgetting to look at him. Counteract poison. Oh, never mind. Poison. Maybe there's an add-on for that, dude. Hey, wait. I can't tell what you're I can't tell if you're being serious. What do you mean? Nice. All right, there we go. All right, let me slowly work my way back here. Brutal's fallen to the ground. Oh no. Oh no. Brutal's fallen to the ground. Oh no. I'm just going for it, baby. I'm just going for it. Oh, falling to the ground. Okay, I'm just continuing to fall to the ground over here. There it is. Okay, I have successfully feigned death. I'm right next to the lower. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just going for it because I'm fine. Who cares? Why am I slow? Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I don't like this one bit. Why am I walking really slow? What is this? Do I have a debuff? Oh, falling to the ground. This is not. Oh my god, this is not good. Evasive. 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 That's a close one. That was a close one. Okay. No, I think I had a debuff on me. It was like a wolf head or something like that. Wolf's head. Okay. Well, I see one mob up here who's red. He's level 29. That's not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and murder him. What up? Yeah, if this proves to be too slow / difficult, I'll head back in and do that. I'm sorry, I just got better at hand-to-hand, but oh, he probably disarmed me. Oh, okay. I see. I was about to say I'm wielding 2 one-handers. Here's a +6 Cloak of Flames. Oh my. Oh my. And he has a Shield of Immaculate. That's cure disease. Oh yeah. Can't grow with that Shield of Dude, I was using that in the THJ forever. Oh, Riposta's hand. Interesting. Okay, okay, okay. I got you, I got you. Dun, dun. Yeah, I think this is too slow. There's just not enough. Just not killing quickly enough to justify the timer. And the experience is good if I could kill these, you know, in 30 seconds or less. That's 5.5% experience. Dun, 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 do, 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 do. Okay, I'm back on difficulty 0, sadly, but maybe that's not such a bad thing. I don't know why Bash is on my bar, that's weird. Yeah, but it also takes a lot longer to kill mobs too at this level / gear. Like killing the blues on a +2 isn't too bad. Killing yellows and reds on a +2 takes forever. Forever. Mr. Potter. How level was this guy? Level 30? I just killed a level 29 in the other dungeon, and that took forever too. It seems to be a weird level range, the low 20s. I'm not sure. Here, let me open up my map. If I go to... Was it Zone Guide? Yeah, Zone Guide. My level. I remember leveling in High Keep, or whatever it's called, back in the day. That was a lot of fun. Mistmore. Oh, Mistmore's pretty good. Although I haven't tried that here, obviously. Mistmore's pretty good. Unrest, is Unrest the dungeon off of Butcher Block? Oh crap, look at this. Oh crap. That's not good. Let's not, shall we? Let's not. Ooh, I don't know, that's a good question, Shepto. I don't know. High 20s in there with pretty good loot. Yeah, I was in Befallen this morning, and that's where I got my Enchanted Fine Steel Morning Stars and something else. Can't remember. Oh, the Ebon Scythe. But I didn't stay that long. I didn't go down that far. Bum, 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 Colliding neurons. Yeah, that's a good point. If you're a cleric, what with the undead nukes? Is that the whole reason behind it? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Hey, look, I'm no longer encumbered. That's lovely. Wait, I'm encumbered? Wait a second. Where's my weight? Oh, yeah, look at that. 30. How sad. How sad. Make some wonderful massive trades in Unrest too. That's funny. Look, I'm about to get another AA point. How exciting. My fifth AA point. Wow. Wowee. That's wonderful. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum. Yeah, I don't love... Let me run out of here real quick. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Brutal's falling to the ground. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Not good. Run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life. Nope. Still falling to the ground over here. Oh, still falling to the ground. I'm gonna get to the zone out before I have a feigned death that works. Oh, still falling to the ground. Oh, here we go. You know I'm just gonna go in zone. I'm just gonna zone. It's fine. Train to the zone. Train to the zone. Train to the zone. This guy, while I'm waiting for the other zone to reset, no big deal. It's all good. It's all good. Wow, look at me go. The full set of Rubicide in? I don't know, but Colliding Neuron says yes, so we are going to assume that that is true. So thank you, Colliding Neurons, for letting us know. Did you take longer to die? My god, man. It's taking way too long. All right. Oh snap! 5 AAs. Let's go. Okay, we have this guy to murder now. Manistone. I don't think so, Mike. I think I remember reading a day or two ago that that's one item that's not in the game. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. All right, we're good here. Guys, can I just say how much I have thoroughly enjoyed my time playing today and spending time with you. I appreciate you so much. It is 10 minutes until midnight where I am. My kids have school tomorrow. It's their second to last day, so they're going to be home for the summer here in just a couple of days. I'm going to hit the hay. I got to take my son to the orthodontist tomorrow. I've got to go to the eye doctor tomorrow. I don't think I'll be online until like mid-morning my time, like 10:30, 11 a.m. Central, something like that. I'll stream for a few hours, go pick up the kids, and then I won't. And then tomorrow night, I have a raid, and EverQuest doesn't let me have a raid in a while, so I'm gonna host somebody in the EverQuest Legends community. So raid them, I should say. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for being a part of this awesome journey so far. Let's see, who is this person? This guy, I think. I will be back tomorrow at some point. Please come back. Follow the channel if you would like to be notified the next time I go live. And we'll keep this journey going. We'll keep having some fun. But I am tired, so I'm gonna hit the hay. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy yourselves. Stay safe. And hopefully, see you soon. My name is Brutal. Follow and
Get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.